Hi guys, I hope you're all having a great day and doing well. Today I have a really exciting video, like really exciting. I know I say that sometimes, but today is like super exciting. And that is because I am reviewing the book Unblemished by Sara Ella. If you're not familiar with Sara Ella, I'm linking her channel down below. She is a booktuber. I met her like a year and a half ago, I think. She was one of the first people I met when I started doing booktube, and when I say met, I mean met because we only have met on the internet. I want to meet you in person one day, Sara, but we'll see if that happens. If you haven't subscribed to her, if you don't know who she is, go do that. Sorry for the loud noise. I live in New York now. I am so excited that this is finally coming out. I remember when she announced that this book was finally being published. I remember when she announced what the name of this book was going to be and we were all trying to guess. I remember when she announced the cover artwork, and it's just insane to me. This book is coming out on October 11th. So I sometimes have trouble giving a good synopsis for arcs because the book isn't even out yet. And I know that I like to go into books not knowing much, so I don't want to spoil anything. And maybe one day after the book is out, I can make a spoiler review. This book follows a girl named Eliana, and she lives in New York City. It is a modern day, normal, everyday life in New York City. There's this guy in her life named Joshua that she kind of likes, and all of a sudden her mother dies and Joshua becomes her legal guardian. I also need to mention that Eliana was born with a birthmark covering half of her face, and it makes her very self-conscious. She's never liked this part of herself. After her mother dies, her normal life becomes very abnormal. At her mother's funeral and all the days following that, she realizes that there might be a lot of family secrets that she didn't know. And she also realizes that her birthmark on her face that she doesn't like might be much more than a birthmark, and she might hold more power than she thinks she does. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say right now, but trust me, there's so much more. Oh my goodness. So this book started off a bit confusing to me because everything was a bit ambiguous. There were a lot of different characters, a lot of different things coming out that I didn't quite understand, a lot of different pieces to put together. But I realized that Sara Ella purposely did that, and she did it in a beautiful way. She revealed things about the plot very, very slowly, which was frustrating at times because I wanted to know everything at once, but it definitely kept you guessing and kept you confused, which is what's supposed to happen because Eliana is confused as well. I mean, this is a lot of information coming to her at once at the beginning of this book. Around page 60 is where it took off. Like, from there on, I was hooked. At the beginning, I was kind of like, I don't know, but like page 60 on, forget about it. I was into it, I was ready, I was hooked. This book was kind of what I expected it to be, and also very surprising in a lot of ways. It was surprisingly funny and witty. There were a lot of really good one-liners. I don't know why that surprised me, but a lot of times with supernatural books like this, there's not much humor in it. And I'm not saying that this book is a comedy, because it's not a comedy necessarily, but I just found it to be funny. Like, good job, Sara, for having like really, really witty one-liners and humor. It just made the characters more relatable and fun. So obviously, the average reader might not know who Sara Ella is. If someone picks this up at the bookstore, they might not know her, and I think that they would still absolutely love this book and enjoy it, but I think I loved it even more just from knowing Sara and from knowing the things she loves and being able to see how things that she loved kind of influence this book, if that makes any sense. For instance, this book starts off with our main character losing her mom, and I know that Sara Ella has lost her mom. Her mother passed away. So she was able to write it in such a realistic and heartbreaking way because she has been through that. And I don't want to give anything away, but it also kind of gives the feeling to me that Sara Ella's mom is still with her forever, every day. I know, okay, that might not make any sense, but that's me telling Sara that I felt that in this book. Also, another really fun thing is I know that Sara Ella loves the TV show Once Upon a Time, and I'm not saying that this book is copying Once Upon a Time in any way, shape, or form because it's vastly different, but there's absolutely overtones. I don't know if they were purposeful, but I really enjoyed them. It really has a good versus evil theme to it, and kind of themes of like hidden power you might not know you had, that kind of thing, which I deeply enjoyed. I also know that Sara Ella loves Beauty and the Beast and loves Wicked, the musical. and there were definite signs of both of these things drop throughout the book. If you are a fan of Wicked or Beauty and the Beast, I hope you catch on to these things. I'm not going to spoil it. What just happened? I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say, look at the beginning of each chapter. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say is I got really excited when I saw these little shout outs to those shows slash movie. Yeah, I got really excited. I felt like I had figured out some kind of secret code or something, which I kind of did, because Sarah did that in a really cool way. I know a lot of people don't love triangles. I'm one of those people. I don't really love triangles. Guys, I swear to you, and I've heard many other people say this too, so I'm not the only one. I swear to you, this love triangle, it's like really amazing. Like, it's incredible, okay? I'm not kidding. You'll love it. There's so much about this book to love. I could go on for a lot longer. I tried to review in a fair way, and even though I'm friends with Sara, I thought to myself, you know, if I really hated this book, I wouldn't be gushing this much about it. Like, if I didn't like it, I would probably just do a very simple review, a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I would do a review without much gushing. Like, that's just, it's just how it is. I just really thought it was such a spectacular debut novel for Sara. I can't wait to see what her future holds, especially because this is a series. I believe it's a trilogy. I believe it's a 3-book series. Not, like, I don't want to 100% say that, but I believe it's a trilogy. So I'm really happy that there is more to come because I want more. Yeah, I hope you guys all go subscribe to Sara Ella. I hope you all go out to the bookstore on October 11th and buy this gem of a book. Anyway, guys, I hope you're having a great day, like I already said, and I'll see you later. Bye.